Yo guys, welcome to episode 27 of the Funded Challenge. I've made some really long videos lately, so I'm gonna try to keep this one strictly about the trades. Okay, so this is gonna be a mid-week recap. I haven't made a video for this week yet, so my plan from now on is probably gonna be 2 videos per week. One like Wednesday recap video or somewhat of a midweek, and then one second half of the week recap. So if I do 2 videos a week instead of 1 video for literally each day, I'm gonna have more time to make other videos which I really want to get started on, which is some more trading videos. I'm gonna make a trading video. The first video I'm gonna be working on is a full smart money concept guide. So all the concepts I started learning and what I still trade now, 3 fundamental concepts, which is market structure, supply and demand, and liquidity, which is what I use, what a lot of traders use. I'm gonna make a full guide on that, and I'm gonna make some other videos. I might make like a 3-hour backtesting video, and yeah, just any kind of videos like that. If you guys have any ideas, please leave it in the comments. Anything you guys want to see from me, I will do. So yeah, doing 2 trade breakdown funded challenge episodes per week. I'll have more time to make other videos. So that is the plan from now on. And now I will run you guys through the week so far. So Monday, we took 1 trade, it was a loss. Tuesday, we took no trades. I didn't see any trades, so I didn't take any trades. It was a good day. And then we come to today. Took 2 trades, 1 win, 1 loss. So far on the week, 3 trades, 2 losses, 1 win. 2 losses, 1 loss on JVB JVY, 1 loss on US30, 1 win on JVB JVY. And there was a trade on Tuesday, but I didn't take it because it was a trade from something that I've been backtesting. It's not currently a part of my plan yet. Well, it wasn't as of yesterday, but I did a lot of backtesting last night, and after about like 30-40 trades of seeing this variation of my setup play out, I decided to add it in. So all it is basically in a fake breaker structure setup. Rather than waiting for the fake breaker structure to get induced and then tap into the extreme order block of the first breaker structure, I'll just take a trade if the first fake breaker structure gets swept and then we have a good confirmation after that. Then I'll take that trade. So if it's that kind of setup, if it's an inducement point that broke a low, so a very strong inducement point, so that's a critical criteria for that one, that inducement, that fake breaker structure inducement had to have broken the previous low. And then if that gets swept and there's a confirmation after that, we can take it, given that there is previous bearish structure above it. So for example, a change of character or a fake breaker structure. So under that specific criteria, that does have a very good win rate, and I will actually show you guys my recent backtesting results after these breakdowns. So let's go into Monday's trade, which was right here. Wasn't a bad trade, it was a good trade. As you can see, my bias was right, because right after my trade, price went in the direction I thought it was going to go. My entry was just not good. Actually, no, this was a bad trade. This was a really bad trade, to be honest. Never mind. The good trades came after. But this trade, yeah. I'm just looking over at my journal. But this trade was a bad trade. It was very rushed. It was very forced. And it was just terrible. It was just bad. So, yeah. We'll go into it. So we had a breaker structure. I believe it was this breaker structure. That was the range. So this was our range. So you know how when we have a high time frame breaker structure, we use the retracement into the 50% range to trade retracements, and then once it retraces into this range, we look for a mid time frame reaction of a decent supply demand or of a decent sweep of inducement, and then we wait for that shift down and the market order flow to shift bearish, and then we wait for an extra confirmation of the POIs and of the inducement of the mid time frame bearish order flow. So I'm not just taking trades off like random zones or random shifts in order flow. We wait for a lot of confirmations to make sure that we have a high probability setup. So we retraced into this range, and now my idea was to take shorts, because we swept the level of inducement here, and we're within the premium. So that did happen, but our entry was terrible. This was a really bad trade. I think I was just definitely not in a good like space of mind when I took this trade. I believe I was very like rushed, trying to get like multiple things done, trying to get ready for something, talking to someone at the same time, dealing with my family at the same time, like organizing things and all that. Like it was straight after work. No, I didn't work that day, but yeah, there was a lot of things going on. So, and I was like leaving home very shortly after this trade, talking to multiple people at once on my phone, on phone call with my family. So this was a trade I should not have taken, to be honest, because we can see it was a very poor trade. So what I want to wait for once we have retraced into that range is a 5-minute change of character down. And as we can see, that happens here, but the trade we took was here. And I don't know why I took the trade. I kind of thought we have a 1 candle pullback here, so it's valid. And honestly, it could have been valid. I might be like talking a lot of shit about this trade more than it deserves, but the shift was more visible on the 3-minute. And when I used to trade JPB, JPY, I used to use 3 minutes, but now I just use 5-minute alone to increase my probability. But yeah, I should be waiting for structure to form like this. It's still not great. It still could have worked out, but obviously if a trade isn't perfect, if it doesn't look like absolutely perfect, we don't need to be taking it. That's just how trading is. We don't need to be trying to catch every trade that could somewhat work out. We just need to focus on catching the highest quality trades. So I took this as a 5-minute shift, fake breaker structure, sweep of inducement, reaction of the extreme order flow, extreme order block, 1-minute change of character, and yeah, we got swept out. Price came down a bit, but then this was another level of inducement before the real move down happened. So that's Monday. We're not going to make that mistake again. So yeah, that was Monday. And we came into Tuesday. So Tuesday, London started here, right here. And there was this trade that I did not take because it did not suit my plan as of last night. So how I'm aiming to trade is let me phrase that better. How I was trading at that moment in time was only off extreme mid time frame order blocks. So I've explained that multiple times before about my strategy. I only trade off the extreme. However, after extensive, thorough, and ruthless and countless hours of backtesting, I have found that if we have a fake breaker structure inducement like this, and we sweep that and we have a good shift after, like 9 out of 10 times that is the shift that's going to take out our mid time frame low. If everything aligns with our high time frame bias as well. So yeah, going into Tuesday, we're in this same range. We haven't taken out the high or the low of our range. And yeah, this would have been a valid trade. I didn't want to take it because I had only backtested it a few times. But then after this, I was literally backtesting till like 4 a.m. And I don't know like how many trades I backtested, but it was a lot. And so I decided to add that as part of my strategy now. This fake breaker structure inducement, we can take a trade straight off that, given that there is order flow, like mid time frame order flow that aligns in that direction. So if price is trending like this, we can't just like take a trade off a 1 minute high, off a 5-minute high like that, and then take shorts down. It has to have bearish mid time frame order flow like this, and then react off the fake breaker structure inducement, and then have a shift down. So basically like that. And yeah, that would have been a winning trade, but we didn't take it. But I did forward test it. I did add it to the data. Did I forward test it? I actually don't know. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. I added it to my hindsight trades in my journal. So it's very good to have a hindsight section. I realized a mistake I've done in the past is I've done a lot of discretionary data collection where I would look at trades playing out and be like, oh yeah, I would have taken this trade, I would have taken this trade. And that is really bad. That is like going to be really detrimental to your trading progress because you're essentially being like very dishonest with yourself and you're assuming you would have taken trades that's it. You're assuming you would have taken trades, which is a very bad thing to do because you absolutely, if you're not consistently profitable yet, you can't really predict that. You can't predict how you're going to act under real life conditions. It's completely different. And yeah, you need to be only taking trades that you actually decide to take all forward tests before the trade is played out. And if you do see a trade has played out that has aligned with your strategy, it's already hit TP, you can collect data on it, but add it to a hindsight section where it's not with the rest of your data, or you can filter it out of your data and have that filter turned off so you can't see your hindsight trades until you want to turn it on to look for whatever you're looking for in your journal. So I always have it filtered out, unless when I'm collecting data on a hindsight trade, then I'll add it in. So yeah, that's just a tip. That's a mistake I made for a very long time. And yeah, so telling you guys don't do the same mistake. Don't do the same mistake. Okay. Okay, now we come into today. We took two trades. One was on JPY, which was the first trade, and it was a win. It was a very nice win. Let's break it down. Let me break it down for you. Okay, so we have a 1 hour breaker structure, and it was also 4 hour breaker structure. So I have fixed my high time frame. I'm not gonna yap about it right now. I'll do it in another video, but yeah, I've figured out how to look at my high time frame to give me the best win rate, and that is just pretty much waiting for a 4 hour breaker structure that also can be seen as a 1 hour breaker structure. So if it's a 1 hour breaker structure, it will look something like that, or like that, or like that. And then for me to confirm that it's a good 1 hour breaker structure, so I'm not just taking every single 1 hour breaker structure I see like this. It has to be external 1 hour breaker structure, and it also has to be at least a 1 candle pullback with a space in between like this on the 4 hour. So that's how I validate a good range, and that has given me 50 to 60% win rate, like 52% win rate on JPY and like 60% win rate on US 30. So I'm really happy I figured that out. It's taken me a long time, honestly. It's taken me 2 years to figure that out, but got there in the end. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, the Wednesday's trade, 1 hour range. So we have broken our 1 hour week low, and now we're retracing into the equilibrium of the range, and you can see as soon as we retrace into it, we react off a somewhat of an extreme level. There's a mid time frame shift here, and we go down. So the market literally moves like this all the time, like literally all the time. So for me personally, it works very well in my eyes to view market structure in that way to determine our bias. And yeah, so we're waiting for the equilibrium to be filled, and we have a very nice 5 minute shift right here. Big displacement FVGs, shows bullish intent, and we have consolidation, and then we have a fake breaker structure, and we left this inducement here, and now I'm basically waiting for either this inducement to get swept and then have a 1 minute change of character off of here, or this inducement to get swept and then have a 1 minute change of character inducement. So if we were still trading how we normally trade, we would have missed this because I would have been waiting for a tap in to the extreme order block. But because I have been grinding backtesting, I have noticed that I can take trades off the inducement sweep in a fake breaker structure setup, given there is structure in that direction before. So we have bullish structure, So basically, the idea is that if we sweep this low, any kind of POI in this range is strong. Is gonna most likely send price to take out this week high if we get this shift. So we get a nice 5-minute type 1. We sweep here. We have a bullish candle here, and then another bullish candle here that closes above this candle. And it wasn't a 1-minute shift, it was just a 5-minute type 1. It was a seconds change of character, but that is valid for me because this happens a lot. I have a lot of trades in my data that's just a seconds change of character with a 5-minute type 1, and it does work out. So I do take those trades as well. If it loads, yeah. And yeah, there we go. Not really a clear 1-minute change of character, but we do have a big bullish move after sweeping this low, this fake breaker structure low, and it was a nice 5-minute type 1. So it was a nice 1 to 2. I actually took that while at work. I stopped working and I went into the toilet and I took the trade. So I hope work doesn't see this. Don't fire me, Coles. I'm sorry, but I had to take a trade today. Anyways, now we'll go into the US30 trade, which I took after, and it was a loss, and it was a bit annoying because it was quite unlucky, and it was the wrong move before the right move. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway, it was the wrong move before the right move that would have been some very nice risk to reward. Let me take a breath, bro. I've been talking so much. Okay. 1 hour. So this was our 1 hour range. It was a 1 hour fake breaker structure range. So we have a 1 hour / 4 hour breaker structure here, 1 hour / fake breaker structure here, and we have swept the equilibrium. So now we're waiting for price to realign bearish within our session, which is London. So if you're wondering what these lines are, I just put this blue like vertical line to show where London starts. So we swept a very nice level inducement of the first breaker structure, tapped into the extreme of this 4 hour, and then yeah, so we're bullish all the way down throughout Asia, and then that is good confirmation that we are going to take out this week low, which is exactly what we did. As you can see with every one of these trades, the higher time frame range literally always plays out. Like smart money concept, market structure is just beautiful in my opinion. And yeah, so now we're just looking for our entry model, which we do get very nicely. 5-minute change of character, nice shift down, big bearish displacement, and then fake breaker structure inducement, and then we swept the inducement. And this is a case where that type of trade did not work, where the extreme trade actually worked out better. So if I hadn't traded JPY before, I would have taken this second trade, but because of my rule limits me to 2 trades a day, I did not take this trade. I only forward tested it. And either way, if I didn't have that rule, I would not have taken it most likely, because after taking this loss, I'm up 0.5% for the day still, so there's really no point in me taking another trade after taking a loss already. So yeah, so we have the inducement, 5-minute type 1, 1 minute shift. This was a nice 1 minute shift, and we got stopped out. Instead, we were just inducement for the extreme POI, where we have very nice 5-minute type 1, and it was a perfect 1 minute shift, and went immediately to TP, targeting the week low for a 1 to 5.21. So yeah, that is 20 fucking minutes. How is this video 20 minutes? I don't even know. I don't even know how these videos end up being so long. But yeah. So let me update you guys. This week we are break even. Today we are up 0.5%. And the funded challenge is not looking amazing. I will just show you guys. I hope there's no information here that can get me hacked. I don't know if I should cut out my screen. You know what, I probably will, just in case, because my account number is there. But I'll show you guys this. So that is our current equity. You guys can see my full name, and there's my account number. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna leave this in. I don't think you guys can do anything with this. If it happens, whatever. No, I'm kidding. I do care. I'm not trying to be reckless, but like, I really doubt you guys can hack in just from this. If it was like my main personal account with like $1 million in it, probably wouldn't show my account number. But it's a 10K funded account, so it's fine. So as you can see, this was while we were trading New York US30. We had a really poor win rate. And then since we've been trading, since we switched sessions, we've been doing a little bit better. Still kind of stuck in the break-even stage. But I know from here on we're going to improve. We're going to improve massively. I will guarantee you guys that I got a notification trying to be listening. Okay. I will guarantee you guys that we will do very well. We will pass this account. Even though we are halfway to our max loss. We are 4.16% in drawdown. I am not going anywhere. I'm not giving up. So yeah. You guys can see my win rate is currently 32 because most of the 79 trades I've taken in the past like 2-3 months have been US30 New York, which on FX replay over 2 years it was a 30% win rate, and on my data it was a 30% win rate. Like, my live trading really accurately reflects my results in real markets. So I know, like, for most of my trading journey, my psychology has never been a big issue. It's mostly been my edge. I've been lacking in edge. I've been lacking in edging. But yeah, so that's why I've been doing a lot of backtesting. That's why I disappeared for a week. I was backtesting every single day, every single night. And we are getting somewhere now. So I used to not be able to be profitable while backtesting. And I kind of thought like that was just my psychology most of the time. Which it could have been not. And I will show you guys the proof that the US30 New York strategy we were trading is literally a 30% win rate. Look at this. This is a good video. I like this video. Look at that. Look at that, 32. And look at the funded challenge. It's the exact same, 32. Like, it reflects perfectly. Like, I trade exactly how I trade. Like, I wasn't doing anything wrong. It was just a bad edge. 2 years of data. That's just how it was. So, yeah. And to show you guys why I'm very confident that we will pass this challenge and do amazing and make a lot of money is because these are my most recent backtests. And as we know from that US30 New York, my backtesting reflects very accurately onto my live testing. Going to GJ London 2022, 52% win rate over 50 trades, 24% increase within 4 months, going for a conservative 4 to 6% each month. We have 4 months there. We're going into our US30. %57 win rate over another 37 trades. That's like 77 trades now. Or I forgot how much it was before. Was it 40? Was it 40 trades? I think it was 40. Anyways, almost 100 trades. Another 3 months profitability. So 7 months now backtesting the strategy. And then we have 1 month here from this year. So 8 months, probably 100 trades of data. And we have a very good win rate. Very good profitability. And this has boosted my confidence heaps. I've collected data on a lot of these trades. That's why I haven't backtested the full years, because I'm going through it slowly, collecting data on each one. And I am fucking confident that I've found my edge now. Like, this shit has got me so gassed up I can't even explain. So yeah, happy days, good days are among us. This is going to be a brilliant end to the year in terms of trading, in terms of this YouTube channel. I can't wait, I'm so excited. You guys have literally seen me like been stuck in this fucking 30% win rate rut for so long, and I literally had to just go ghost mode and just backtest every single fucking day. Like I went fucking crazy. Like, I literally went fucking crazy. Like you can see in my eyes. Like I went fucking crazy doing this shit, man. I've gone mental. Like you can probably tell. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that crazy. Well, I mean, like I went crazy, but I'm not like still crazy now. Oh, I probably am though. But anyways, it's fine. But yeah, you guys can see like this reflected perfectly into my challenge. So I know this. I've collected the data. This is all consistent with the same strategy, the same high time frame, the same mid time frame on futures and forex. There's only one slight tweak, and I have data collected on it now, and it's way more mechanical than anything I traded before. Way more mechanical. It only uses the 4 hour, 1 hour, 5 minute, and 1 minute. No longer looking at the 15 minute, no longer looking at the 30 minute, no longer looking at the daily and weekly and getting caught up in different fucking ranges and it confusing me left, right, and center. 1 hour range here, 30-minute range here, daily range here. Like, bro, I have a way to look at one fucking higher time frame range that I've literally shown you that has worked over 100 trades. That over 100 trades I have a 50 to 60% win rate. I'm so happy, man. I have worked so hard at everything I do, including trading, and it's just so nice to see it finally paying off. Like just these backtesting results has given me so much more confidence. Oh my god, man! Like you guys don't understand like how long I was so confused with like SMC, smart money concepts, and the higher time frame, because you can see like different biases everywhere, and now I've come up with a way myself to find something that works for me and my entry model, and like it is good, man. It's really good because it's 50 to 60% win rate and it's 1 to 3 hour average. Some trades even 5 hour. Like, yeah, I'm very happy. So this as well, this whole US30 New York as well proves to me that I can trade the same as I backtest. I can follow a plan, and now I have a plan that actually fucking works well without confusing the shit out of me, without like, oh my god, I just can't explain to you guys how happy I am. Yeah, anyways, I'll probably end the video here. It's almost 30 minutes, so I said I was going to keep it short again. We're on another yap session again. I'm probably going to stop saying that because it seems like I'm just a professional yapper at this point. Yeah, I don't know, just like looking at this, bro, I've collected so much data on it all as well. It's like the fact that it's all like mostly mechanical gives me so much happiness, because like it has removed so much discretion from my trading now, and now I can follow one clear higher time frame range bias that I know exactly what I'm looking for every time. Like if any of you guys are just starting trading, man, find a mechanical edge. Try and make your edge as mechanical as possible. Obviously nothing will be 100% mechanical. Make it at least 70 to 80% mechanical for yourself, because once you master it, once you have all your data, like it will make your whole journey a million times better. Yeah, I'm just like, you guys are, but bro, it's like for a year now, I've just known in my mind, I was just like, it's not like I just need a mechanical strategy. I just need a more mechanical strategy. Like I just knew this, and I've searched the internet left, right, and center to find one. I just can't find one until I just discovered it for myself through hours and hours of fucking journaling and backtesting for years. Obviously this is just from like the last week, but I've been backtesting since I started trading. Like it's all a cultivation. All those moments, all that work is a culmination, is a cultivation up until this point right now. This is like the breakout point. Like I know this is the point where I've made the realization that I need to make before I achieve everything I want to, everything I've desired out of my life. And yeah, I just want to keep talking, but I don't know, man. I'm just so happy right now. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching once again. We will be back for episode 28. And goodbye.